with your Storm Team weather, here's Chief Meteorologist Josh Johns.
Welcome back, everyone. It's Friday Night Football, of course. I'm sure some of the players were kind of hot out there, and
you're probably wondering where in the world football weather is, because it's definitely not here. We saw temperatures once again in the upper 90s today. If you look at our time lapse going back to earlier today, I had plenty of sunshine out there, and that pretty much lasted into the evening. Although we saw a few puffy cumulus clouds at times, none of them gave any rain, which I'm sure everyone loved out at the football games. Didn't need any rain to play football there. And then we had a nice sunset for anyone that was out there. Probably saw it from the stands. Little crepuscular rays where the sun actually bends off of the Earth's shadow. And you can see that right there off to the west. You can also see the lights of the San Angelo Stadium in the background. Yeah, it's football season, but it sure does not feel like it. Today topped out at a high of 98 degrees. Our low was 71 this morning. We should be at 92 and 69. Record of 104 in 1952 and 45 in 1915. So we're dealing with this hot weather right now. That's what we'll deal with for the first half of the weekend, but then changes come in starting Sunday. We're watching the tropics where some moisture will come in, and that'll also bring the rain chances back. But it'll also cool us down too. You can see, of course, tomorrow we'll be at 98, Sunday 97, and then Labor Day dropping back down into the mid-90s. And I've got some 80s even in the forecast. More on that in a bit. Here are your temperatures across the state. 84 currently in Amarillo and Lubbock and Abilene. It's 86 in San Angelo, 87 in Marfa, 81 in Corpus Christi. Waco checking in at 83, and mainly mid-80s across the Concho Valley. Still pretty warm for this time of night. 86 in San Angelo, 89 out at OHIV, 85 in Menard. Ozona, you're checking in at 86. In Sterling City at 85 currently. Those dew points still in the mid-50s, low 60s. That means that the moisture is still going to be there when you wake up in the morning. It's still going to feel humid, but it'll burn off as we get into the afternoon. That moisture isn't going anywhere because we have these winds currently out of the south and southeast at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Again, nothing on the live radar network here locally. We were watching a few showers and thunderstorms out towards Midland. Also some thunderstorms north of the Panhandle. There are cold fronts to our north, but they aren't moving our way because the big jet stream, the thing that moves all these, is up here in the northern parts of the country, and that means that we will keep the cool air away at least for a while. So our relief has to come from the tropics, which are really starting to heat up. We got Tropical Depression 6 here off the coast of Africa near the Cape Verde Islands. That's going to turn into Tropical Storm Florence, and then we're watching two tropical waves here near the Gulf, one here near San Juan and then also one off the coast of Florida, that are both coming our way. Now, they have a low chance of turning into any sort of tropical system. Like all likelihood, they will not, but they will fling a ton of moisture towards Texas as we go through the next few days. We're going to be dry through Saturday. It's as we go into Sunday that our high pressure that's over us controlling our weather gets replaced by an upper level low, and at the same time, all of this tropical moisture comes in for Labor Day. Talk about these colors here in the yellow. That means showers will be possible the first half of the week, and that's the first disturbance. That second tropical wave coming in as we go towards the end of the week. So we may have multiple days of rain chances for the state as we go through the week. Now, you can see dry on Saturday. Will be at 30% in the evening on Sunday, and a 30% chance of a few scattered, potentially likely thunderstorms on Wednesday, and keeping that 30% chance going all the way through Thursday. How much rain are we talking about? Well, the heavier totals will be off to our west, but good to see close to an inch of rain in some parts from this activity. That arrives in a few days. We still got to deal with the heat tomorrow and the warmth tonight. 73 for your low tonight. Should be at 68 this time of year, and the record was 51 in 1915. We're going to start off in the 70s for your Saturday and then climbing up into the upper 90s once again. 98 the high temperature in San Angelo, but some of you could be staying in the low 90s down there along the I-10 corridor. Normally should be at 92. Look at your extended forecast, because here comes the good news. We've been sitting at 98, 99 for the last 10 days or so. We're going to be dropping down to 94 Monday, 90 on Tuesday. Mariah, how does 89 sound? I've got 89 on the board for Wednesday. The bad part is it's going to be humid. It's going to be kind of muggy out there, and hopefully we'll get some rain out of it. 30 to 40% chances of rain, which is nothing to sneeze at, through all of next week. Some good rain chances coming back to the Concho Valley after this dry spell we've had.
Yeah, 40 doesn't look like a bad chance, and like I've said before, I like warmish temperatures with some rain, so
it's going to feel like we've been moved 100 or 200 miles east of here when we get into next week, just because of the humidity and the cooler temperatures.
Definitely. All right, coming up after the break, a young boy gets the surprise of a lifetime.